Hey, what's up YouTube? This is PRIC3LESSMPB with my first attempt at a Gears of War commentary. This game is a Wingman on Pavillion. My Wingman is Disciple, aka Corey. Let's see. We started this game off on a fairly decent note. Even though he died, I got a kill out of it. And right now I'm just trying to sneak up on this guy, but he actually knew I was there or something. And my sexy little wall bounce that I thought would have definitely raped him did not work. I got 49 points off of his death though, so that's pretty good. So right now that Grenader team has a pretty decent lead on us, but fear not, because we make quite a comeback. This is a really good Wingman game. We had a lot of good Wingman matches all night, I guess. We had probably 3 matches, I think, and this is our 3rd one. And they were all really close. I think we won 2 out of 3 games. I might upload the other one that we won, but all the Wingman matches kind of drag out, like over 15 minutes long, and it's kind of hard to edit. This one though, I absolutely had to upload it because of the ending. It's just really good. So in Wingman, what you want to do is kind of hang back a little bit, because the weapons don't spawn for 30 seconds. So you can either straight up charge one of the other teams and just try to overpower them and stuff, and try to get a weapon, or you can hang back. If you happen to spawn by a weapon, you can hang back and wait for other people to come to you. What me and Corey like to do, we like to mix it up a little bit. We go, maybe one round we'll go for a weapon, or another round we'll just kind of hang back and let other teams go out there and fight. We like to do things differently every now and then. So they won't always expect what we're gonna do. Right there I was meleeing, so you could tell that I'm not host. So for all you guys that are gonna say, "Oh, you're host, that's why you won," no, I'm not host because I just meleeed at the end of the round. Right now we get a spawn in grenades. It's a pretty decent spawn, so we're just gonna sit here for a second. We see that there's one guy by himself, so I start shooting him. I charge up a little bit because Corey's got him distracted. I managed to down this guy, and his buddy comes to help him a little bit too late. I think that's actually a bot. I see that Corey dies, and for some reason I drop my meat shield like a dipshit, and this guy's just gonna dominate me. However, I'm not gonna spoil too much, but I'll get him back later in the video. I'll get that juicy midget back. I get a pretty awesome shotgun victory on this guy. But anyways, right now we're both dead. In Wingman, it's the first to 15. The first team to get 15 points. You get a point for every kill you get, and if you survive the round. And whoa, that was weird. That bot just started crab walking. Well, anyways, if you survive the round, you get a point. So it's really important to get kills, but also to be the last one alive, because you'll get a point for that as well. Right now it's a 2-on-1. These 2 guys are fighting this one juicy midget. He manages to just rape that guy, and he gets a pretty sweet wall bounce and kills that guy too. Even though they killed each other, it gave the victory to Juicy Midget. I'm not really sure why. It must have something to do with lag. But right now, I have 4 kills and 4 downs, and only 2 deaths, and we're down by 3. So we got to really stick together and pick it up if we're gonna win this game. And I think this is this round right here. Corey spawns without a gun. It's a weird glitch. Sometimes if your connection's kind of bad, Corey has a really bad connection. Even though he's a complete animal at most games he plays, he has a really bad connection. And what happens sometimes if you have a bad connection, you can spawn without a weapon. On your screen, it'll look like you have infinite ammo, and you'll be shooting, and everything will look good. But in reality, you're not shooting anything, and your bullets and your melees will do absolutely no damage. So if you're in a game type where you can respawn, like Annex or Guardian or something, it's not a big deal. Basically, you just have to run out there and die, and then you'll spawn with a weapon. But if you're in a game type like Execution or Wingman, where you only have 1 life per round, there's really nothing you can do except just try to stay alive as long as you can and hope that your teammates can clutch the victory for you. So basically, I'm just gonna hide here since I know Corey's not going to be able to help me. I have to try to take everybody on one-on-one. So right now I just whip up my hammer burst. I decided not to rush this guy because I figured he's going to have a shotgun on me as soon as I run down those stairs. So I just decided to hang back with my hammer burst out because I'm fairly decent with my hammer burst, as you'll see right here. Just watch what I do to this guy. Absolutely dominated that kid. I really like the hammer burst. I prefer it over the lancer, mostly because every time I try to use the lancer, I have to rev up the fucking chainsaw for 20 seconds before it'll hit anybody. But there's some people on this game that I've played, and they can fucking wall bounce and then just rev up the chainsaw within half a second and just saw your ass in half. I really don't know how they fucking do that, but it's happened to me before. And I'm hoping it'll happen to me again, so just so I can get it on video, just so I can show everybody that what kind of bullshit that happens to me in Gears. Like, I really like this game sometimes, but then sometimes it just really pisses me off. So I hope they fix a lot of the weird bugs and lag in Gears 3. But anyways, back to the video. Corey's somehow still alive. They haven't bothered to look for him yet. So I'm just going to run around with these grenades and basically just try to find these enemies. And it might get a little bit boring here, but bear with me because it gets really exciting like after this round. So just go ahead and stick with me here. I guess he's hiding. I'm just searching around. I don't want to go into the grenades because I figure they're going to have a nade planted somewhere. So I'm trying to be extra careful. That's another thing I think they should take out of Gears 3. I don't think you should be able to plant grenades, especially on the floor. That's really fucked up. If you're going to be able to plant grenades, I think it should only be on walls. That way it'll be a lot easier to see, and there's not as many cheap kills, I guess. I think the way I get killed the most is by really overpowered shotgun blast and by random grenades stuck to the floor. Because whenever you're just playing a game, you just wanna get out there and fucking do what you gotta do. You don't wanna have to look every step you're taking and step on a grenade every 5 seconds. It's kind of bullshit. I really think they should fix that. So right here I get 1, 2, 3 shots on this guy, and he fucking dominates me. He's basically just hard aiming while he's walking very slowly, and I'm strafing him, and it did no damage whatsoever to this guy. So really, there's nothing you can do about that. You gotta basically just take what the game gives you and fucking go cry in a corner if you get raped, like I just did. So right now, I'm looking outside, just hanging back, waiting for the weapons to spawn, and I tell Corey that there's guys inside. I thought Corey was with me, but he's actually still in the grenades fighting these guys. He tells me to go and flank, so I'm like, okay, I'll go flank. And I probably shouldn't have flanked. I probably should have just ran down there to help him because he actually gets killed right here. And I have to just run away. Basically, what I try to do on Gears, since in my opinion, that should have fucking killed him. He should be dead right now. Dead. And he bodies me. Yeah, he fucking just straight up bodied me like that. Fuck you. Well, anyway, in Gears, in my opinion, I'm the best of all my friends that play Gears. So I like to be the one that kind of leads us, I guess. I like to be the leader of the team, whether we're playing Guardian or Execution or Wingman, for instance. And a lot of times I try to make up the decisions of where we're gonna go, but Corey a lot of the times just doesn't really listen to what I say. He just kind of runs around like a kid with ADD and just does whatever he wants and just explores the world around him. And you know, it's fine, I guess. Whatever suits him. So right now, the Grenader team has 14 kills, and Beast Rider has 11. So we have to go really huge here in this round if we want to stay in the game and win it. So we got to really get our shit together and focus right here. So as the round starts, we get an okay spawn. Pavillion is a map where pretty much every spawn you get is going to be decent. You're not going to really get a terrible spawn on Pavillion. Like a lot of other maps, you can get a really bad spawn, like right in the middle of everybody. So what we do is we just kind of we kind of try to find out where all the enemies are, and we're gonna just try to steal as many of our enemies' kills as we can, because that seems to be the best way. And this guy somehow fucking gets away, but right here I say fuck it and I two-piece him, because this late in the game with this much on the line, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna say fuck it, I'm two-piecing you before you two-piece me, and basically that's how Gears goes. So if you don't two-piece them first, they're gonna do it to you. As I'm sure everybody knows that, whether you want to admit it or not. That's the way the game plays. So fuck it. I mean, whatever. I'll two-piece if I have to. I'll try not to, but I will if I have to. And right there, I actually got that down, but I only got 7 damage points for it. So I'm like, you know what, Corey, you did all the work, so you go ahead and take that kill. That was your kill. And that's one thing we like to do. If one of us gets it down, but the other guy pretty much did all the work and got like 160 points for it, then we're gonna go ahead and give that guy the kill, because it's kind of bullshit. Just because you get the down, it doesn't really make it your kill, you know. If one guy does 106 points of damage on one guy, and you get the down by getting 7 points, you know, that's kind of bullshit. So basically, I think there's one guy left, maybe one or two. No, I think there's actually 2 guys left. And I'm just kind of running around with these grenades out, trying to find out where he is. Corey's actually waiting to get the next grenade spawn, so that we'll have an even bigger advantage. I see an explosion here, so I decided to throw my grenade, even though I'm fairly sure nothing's gonna happen. I find out that they're fighting over here, so I start nailing this guy with a shotgun. I actually down him, and I go for the kill before it gets jacked. And there's actually one guy left. He's in shield, so I don't rush him, because every time I try to fight the shield guy, I pretty much get my asshole smashed. So I don't even fucking bother. I'm just gonna wait for my teammate to show up, and it's a lot easier to fight a shield guy when you've got teammates to help you. So I think he's about to run out of shield. Yeah, he ran away from shield right now. And I jam my reload, so I don't chase, because if he was hiding around that corner, I would have been fucked. So I think Corey's rushing him with grenades from the main entrance, so I'm just gonna flank around this way with my hammer burst out, and just try to shoot him and get his health down so Corey can finish him. And right now I see that they're fighting up there, so I come up to help Corey. I'm basically just standing back a little bit, watching his back with a hammer burst. Corey's got a pretty decent shotgun, so I usually just let him run out there to shotgun people. Unfortunately, he got knocked down, but I was able to down that guy before he killed Corey, and we go pretty clutch in that round. So right now it's tied up to 15-15, and when that happens, when 2 teams have 15, it goes into overtime. And this is the first overtime I've ever played, and it's a really good overtime. You just, oh man. This is such a good game. I was really happy with the ending. So right now I'm just gonna watch our back after I lay a couple shots on these guys. Corey's got this pretty much locked down, so I'm gonna watch our back. And basically, I'm just gonna watch out and try not to die right off the bat, because we really need to get these last points if we're gonna win this game, because this is the last round. And basically, it's just all up to us this one round. It all comes down to this. So this guy that killed me earlier comes fighting me, so I decided to get him in a little shotgun battle. And right here, I just fucking dominate him right there. Boom. Get raped. I take his ammo. I tell Corey to double back to find me, and we're just going to sit on each other's nuts for a second and just try to find the enemies. I think there's only 2 guys left. And we're going to find... we're actually... He tells me that they're up in shield, so I double back this way. I get ready to throw my ink in there, and I think this is about where the game ends. So after I kill these guys, I'm gonna end the video, and I'm gonna say thanks for watching, guys. Tell me what you thought. Was the voice too loud? Was the commentary loud enough? You know, was the sound too loud? Just tell me what you thought, and go ahead and leave a comment, and if you liked it, subscribe, and I hope you have an excellent day.